Well, good morning and Feliz Tuesday to everyone. So, this professional funny man is known for finding humor in everyday life, which he, by the way, does in different languages. He's also not afraid to take on some really hot topics.
Comedian became the most dangerous profession in the world. Number 2 is Ukrainian soldier. Only the Oscars. No other award ceremony would you see that. You're never going to see someone punching the host, go pick up their Employee of the Month certificate, thank the Ronald McDonald House, and then continue slinging burgers at the drive-thru the next day. No, you're fired.
No one is getting fired this morning, just fired up for this weekend of comedy at Caroline's on Broadway starting this Thursday and featuring our super talented next guest. So please welcome back comedian, TV personality, a man of many talents, and the sweetest guy in comedy, Sugar Sammy.
Oh, gee, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again. Been a while.
I know, it's been 2 years. I've been
2 years,
counting.
Yeah. I know. Listen, in lockdown, we reopened and we're back.
You are back, and you back bigger and better than ever, if that's even possible, Sammy. But since that Oscars incident, since you talked about it in your clip, right? As a comedian, have you even tried maybe taking up karate, self-defense? Like, how are you staying protected?
Yeah, we have some good security protocols all the time. So I am in and out of the venue as quick as possible. Like I said, it's become a dangerous profession now, being a stand-up comic. Nobody thought, we need more security than the pop stars now for different reasons.
Yeah, and you have to be more alert. And I was wondering, especially for you, since you are a certified audience roaster, so depending, you just never know. But you have me in your corner. I'm a good bodyguard, so just in case. And the last time I mentioned that you were here, Sammy, you were cracking us up. That was right before the pandemic, and we had like this crazy shutdown, and I have a feeling you did not spend your downtime trying out banana bread recipes like the rest of us.
No, I was lucky we still had television, so we still had the TV show. We still had France's Got Talent, which I'm a judge on, which was great. And then, continued writing and just built a better show on my downtime. So I can't wait for New Yorkers to come down and see the show. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're going all the way. There's no censorship. There's no holding back. Extra security, though.
Yeah, for sure. So you mentioned you have a massive tour, both in the U.S. and Canada, because Sugar Sammy always does it big. So fans in our area will get to see your Carolines, which you say is one of your favorite places. It's one of mine, aside from the fact that I'm banned.
You're banned, yeah. You're banned. I'd invite you, but you're banned now.
Ask about it. Talk to them.
I will ask. I'm very curious because you talk to all of us. Everybody who performs with it, you're just not allowed within proximity.
They have good reason, Sammy. They have good reason. And by the way, I would like to point out another impressive thing about you, because it's never ending, Sammy. Because as you can tell, I can barely speak English. But Sammy, you speak not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 languages.
That's right, 4. So English, French, Hindi, and Punjabi for all the people living in Jackson Heights. Come down to the show.
All right, so which one is the toughest to tell a joke in? Because the English joke might not translate as well into like a Punjabi joke. So which one's the toughest for you to do a joke in?
I think the toughest language to do jokes in is probably French, because it takes longer to get to the punchline. It's a bigger language. It's a more refined language. So you need more grammar and vocabulary to create. So it was the biggest challenge when I started in there, but now, I'm able to think in French and speak fluently in French, so it's not a problem.
Seriously, you make it seem so easy. And you mentioned France Got Talent, but I did find the actual pronunciation in France, not the pronunciation, but the title. And I'm going to tell it to you, and you tell me how I do.
Yeah.
All right? Okay. Be nice. Is it La France a un incroyable talent?
Yeah, it's awful what you just did. You just butchered the whole language.
How do you say it?
But it is La France a un incroyable talent. So you can see right there, just the language. France has got talent in French is La France a un incroyable talent. So it takes you, 3 times more time to get to finishing that sentence.
Wait a minute, Sammy. I said the same thing you said. I just didn't do my ha ha ha. Like, I didn't emphasize my ha ha ha. La France.
I think mine was more romantic.
I know it was. Mine was more like crazy sounding. So, Sammy, if I took comedy off the table and you had to compete on incroyable français talent, I'm joking. Which talent would you be comfortable competing?
Oh man, I think I'm glad I got stand-up. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah,
I doubt that.
I don't think I could sing or dance or any of that. What would you compete in? That's the big question.
Is being loud a talent, Sammy? Because if being loud is a talent, then I'm in.
You're in golden buzzer.
Yeah, I don't know that I have anything that's that, to do. That would take me on a stage like that.
Well, I want to know why you got banned from Caroline's. That must be the talent. I think that could be. We'll figure that out.
I'll tell you later.
Speak on the break.
But check the front desk at Caroline's. If you don't see my picture there anymore, just know that the ban is off. If you see my picture, it's still on. But talk
the court
to
order has expired. Okay,
yeah, I know you're a big deal. You're like internationally renowned comedian. You can talk to people, make it happen, have them open the doors back up for me.
I'll lift it. I'll lift the ban for you.
That's why I have big pimpin' friends like you in my corner.
I got you.
What more could I ask for? Sammy, it is always a pleasure to see you. Always. Everyone at home, you can see him too because Sugar Sammy will be at Caroline's on Broadway this Thursday through Saturday. So head on over to carolines.com for tickets and showtimes. And be sure to head on over back to Pix 11 because we're coming back after the break. So stick around. Bye, Sammy.
Bye, OG.